Hello. Sorry I'm late, like super duper late. And I'm sorry it's dark. The the time change. Sorry. I'm going through a lot. The time change has me messed up today. Today is the first time I've actually felt the change. I had planned to get some rest, watch a couple of shows, and then come to y'all. But it got dark way faster than I expected. And so here we are doing a dark video about Star. I don't know if I'll be able to get y'all How to Get Away with Murder tonight. That may be a tomorrow activity. But whatever, though. Here we go. Star starts off with Simone. And I'm so sorry it's dark, y'all. I truly am. Simone in jail. She's still in jail, in juvie or whatever. They're having a hearing to see if we can release her back to Carlotta's home or whatever. The judge says no. Simone runs off to the bathroom, locks herself in, and while the girls are trying to get her out, for some reason, Star goes on to say, well, I got this song. Listen to this song and focus on the music, and then, you'll feel better. So she plays the music. And we see Simone walk out of the bathroom and walk up the steps, and she's standing on the banister, and she's singing down about how you can't have her man. And I'm like, what does it have to do with anything at all? And she's singing down. She busts into the courtroom, and she's jumping over stuff, and she's throwing chairs and slanging stuff and pushing cops. And I'm sitting here like, here we go with these fantasies again. So she's doing all of that, and finally, it zones back in, and she's still in the bathroom. And she opens the door, and they're like, "You really scared us, yada yada." And I'm like, what's she gonna do in the bath? She's at the courthouse. She could not have brought anything into the courthouse to hurt herself with. That would have been so easy. She might have had a belt on or something. She could have done something, but it would have taken a little time. So you be more scared at the house. Be more scared at home where she could really work it on out. But at the courthouse, she was not going to be able to commit any harms to herself that could not have been easily rectified. And police get to the courthouse way, way faster than they get to your house. So whatever. So while that's going on, let's see, they're discussing the showcase. The showcase is her way out. And I don't understand how the showcase is her way out of juvie. I don't see how her winning the showcase would get her out of juvenile detention when her winning the showcase, she won a showcase before. Remember the showcase when they had the little Latina girl? She was part of the showcase, and they did all that, and then they won, and that's how they ended up on the label to begin with. She won that showcase, and that didn't help nothing. So I don't see where, maybe I missed something, but I don't see where her winning the showcase, this showcase, is going to get her out of juvie. But they keep saying it, so I don't know. Grandfather Potomac, Richard Roundtree, calls Potomac and is giving her this, you need to do something. Noah's put out this hashtag Midtown Lives Matter, and yada yada, and you need to say something, you need to do something. So they are saying that, she's like, I don't know what to say or do, basically, is how she's feeling about it. And Richard Roundtree, Daddy Potomac, is giving this, my name is on the line here, so you need to do something. And so she's all shook about that. Carlotta and Hayo confront each other. Carlotta is giving, you need to stop sleeping with folks for positions and things. And, he gives, I don't even know what you're talking about, and all of that. I didn't really care about any of that. Then the name Joyce Cherie pops in, and I'm like, I wonder who Joyce Cherie is going to be. They're like, Joyce Cherie is everything. She's the top of the list of girls that Potomac wants to join the label, this, that, and the other. If we can get Joyce Cherie on the song, then, it'll be everything, and yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I really wonder who Joyce Cherie is going to be. Like, who is it? Because I heard that Brandy and Patti LaBelle are supposed to be on the show, so I'm like, I know Joyce Cherie ain't going to be Brandy, because from what I understand, Brandy's supposed to be Carlotta's sister, and Patti LaBelle is supposed to be her mama, which I don't quite see it, but if it gets me I Want to Be Down remix, I'll take it. But I was like, I wonder if it's going to be Brandy. But if Brandy's sister is extra super famous, then Carlotta probably would have went to her by now. So I don't know. But I can't see how you have Brandy on Star and she's not, a beast of a singer, because it just doesn't make sense to have Brandy on anything and she's not singing. Like on The Game. Didn't they have Brandy on The Game and she didn't sing? And I'm like, why is she here? Even Moesha sang. Love in the morning, new day is dawning, it's me. Anyway, child, I'm trying to get through this as quick as possible because y'all can't see me, and I feel like that really takes away from my videos, but whatever. Let's see. Noah pops in. He's on his way to the studio. He sees the girls. They're all, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry about, your friend passing on and going to glory. And he's just like, yeah. As you are when somebody, close to you dies, you just, either you going around crying, screaming, and having fits, or you're just kind of like, I'm here. thank you for saying you're sorry for my loss. Just they're dead. You know, that's kind of how you get about it. I'm the crying and screaming type of husky. I'm gonna be hollering and rolling on the ground and I can't believe and Lord Jesus, my boy Lucky, he's gone. You know, I would be doing all of that up to a certain point, and then I would switch over to all right, well, they're dead. What can we do? We've done all we could. After you've done all you can, you just stand. Yeah, I would give all of that. Oh hey, I didn't know y'all could see me. How y'all doing? Let's see. So don't you pull out in front of me. Even in the nighttime, in the darkest night hour, as Beyonce said, the girls drive crazy. I'm out here giving y'all stud tees because my hair is wrapped. You know, I got the straight hair still. And it's wrapped and I ain't feel like taking it down because I'm running to Walmart. So I put on a hat on top of my scarf and a hoodie on top of my hat. So stud tendencies today. How y'all doing? I'm giving you a good Queen Latifah look. A good Queen Latifah on the beach. Let me not read Queen Latifah. You know that's my mother. Moving along. Where am I? So apparently Gigi knows Joyce. Oh, okay, I'm living for this nighttime lighting. Once I get in the light, who do you think you are? Okay, so Gigi knows Joyce. It's almost like it's daytime. And Alex is like, well, we got Gigi on Midtown, so we can get Gigi to get, you know, to Joyce, and, and Potomac will be happy, and it's all good, wonderful. I hope you're not going straight, because, okay, that's what I say, because that's not your lane. So the whole big to-do is we're going to get Gigi to meet up with Joyce. I mean, we're going to meet up with Gigi and get Gigi to get Joyce to be on one of our songs, something like that, blah, blah, blah. So Alex goes over to Gigi's home, and Gigi's doing a photo shoot. She's, you know, dropping it down low and doing all that Gigi does. She's acting a fool and, you know, being Keke Palmer, basically. No, you're not. No, you're not. And you shouldn't have, but you did. But your sister's not going to do it. I'm not going to allow it. I'm sorry. 2 cars tried to swing out in front of me, and I would just have an accident. I just will. Anyway, I've been trying not to say as much, but I do. I was finna say it again. Gigi is doing her photo shoot. Alex pops in and she's giving, hey, was I expecting you? Knowing good and well this girl came to her house unannounced. That's exactly what, if I would have allowed her in the house. See, Gigi was in the back. She didn't know what I was going on. I wouldn't have allowed her in the house. But if she would have got in the house, I'd be like, girl, am I expecting you? But hey, didn't know you was coming over. But hey, you know, I'd have gave one of them. Ooh, this is the slowest turn I've ever turned. If you would have put your signal on. Moving along, let me get back over to Potomac. Ooh, it's a lot of smoke out here. Oh, ain't nobody on fire. Let me get back over to Potomac. Potomac has a meeting with Luke, tells him, you know, you messed up with this hashtag, you need to recant. Luke's like, girl, anybody got time? And she's giving, you know, you don't seem to be the artist worth us going, you know, doing an album and a tour. And I'm like, y'all really in that much of a dire strait to where y'all got to select one artist to do one album and one tour? That's so sad. Honestly, that is so sad. Sound like what may be happening over there with So Def, but I ain't gonna read Jermaine today. I'm gonna read him tomorrow after I watch Escape this evening. Let me see. Simone pops over on Potomac and is giving, you're ruining my life. I'm in juvenile detention and everybody's waiting on me to mess up and they're side-eyeing me and waiting and da-da-da-da-da. And do you even know what that's like? And Potomac, you know, obviously she's the problem child in her family. Not even the problem. She's just the unaccomplished child. And listen, I know what that's like because, Lord, okay, let me just go on and spill. My family is a family of accomplishers. And I am accomplished, but they don't recognize my accomplishments. My accomplishments don't count. You know, the fact that I was paying taxes at 5 because I was modeling and doing commercials it was not important. My cousin is getting ready to sign a deal with Google, which is 7 figures, and that's just way more. He's a year younger than me, and how dare I not be getting ready to do? That's how I feel. My other cousin just had some children, and that's lovely. And here I am on YouTube giving y'all the tea in this Queen Latifah, Cleo set it off garb. So I understand what it's like to be the least accomplished. You know, I do not have a degree, and I do not do anything but get on YouTube and tell you guys my business, according to my family. So I get what she's talking about. But anyway, Simone is over there giving, do you know what it's like? And Potomac's like, yes, I know what it's like. Let me call my lawyer, see what we can do. I'm going to speed on ahead because I can. Potomac eventually presents emancipation to Simone. And honestly, what 16-year-old does not consider emancipation? I know I was like, you know what? Tired of y'all. I got to go. But then I realized I have no way to support myself. I have nothing in the Whitney Houston voice. I have nothing. Like, I literally, and I just kind of backed on down and went on to school and graduated, went on to college, and then dropped out, and now I'm here, basically. But I mean, emancipation crosses just about every teenager's mind. I know it does. So it was strange to me that Simone had never considered that. But anyway, child, Potomac presents that idea to her, and now she's going on over to Carlotta's and is giving, emancipation. And Carlotta's like, I already, checked that out. It's just, it doesn't seem plausible. It's not going to work, yada, yada. And Simone is giving, you just don't want me to get out. And I'm like, your teenageness is showing. You're going to have to grow up just a little bit and understand that just because you have the idea, it does not guarantee that it's going to work out. Now, it took me a long time to realize that because, again, I was a teenager. But we need to teach our teenagers that because you have the idea does not guarantee that it will work the first time. You got to have perseverance. Teenagers are impatient. And Simone is showing her teenage impatience and all that she has going on. I want a good parking spot. I truly do, because I'm out here in sandals. And it's cool. But Mama got that good space. And I'm upset, but I'm going to let her have it because she got it fair and square. But it's a good spot, just right at the front. But I'm going to drive around because I'm doing this video. Let me see. Carlotta pops in on Luke, says, where's your family? I know you need to talk to somebody aside from your entourage who's a bunch of yes people. You need somebody in your life, that will talk to you like a person should talk to a person instead of giving you the Chris Brown treatment of everybody just saying yes, yay and amen. She ain't saying all that, but I'm saying it. Oh, this is a decent spot. I'll take her. If this car... I wish niggas would put their carts away. I can't get in here because niggas' carts are just all over the place and I can't be bothered. Let me find another spot. Okay, no, tiny car. Anyway, so she's giving, if you need a family, because Luke goes on into, I don't know where my folks at, I don't deal with my people, ain't no family. And Carlotta's like, putting all of this, rivalry aside, if you need a family, I'm right here. And I said, oh, that is so nice. I would love to see Luke come over for Thanksgiving. Okay, see, now, if you would have had on your signal, like I did. I hate driving so much. But she goes on and says, if you need a family, I'll be your family. And Luke says, no, thank you. And I said, Luke, you already entwined. You already good girlfriends with Alex. You already, dicking down Star. All you need now is to just go ahead and be the son. Just be the son or the son-in-law or however. And it'll be fine. But he declines because he ain't used to having nobody. Well, that's a spot. But I don't want that spot. Let's see. He's playing the song while they're talking, and then Carlotta hears Alex, her voice on the song, and she's like, oh, what is this? And Luke, now see, if you would drive in the right lane, anybody got time? Luke is like, oh, this is just a little ditty that Alex helped me with, a demo, blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, this sounds good. She takes this information over to Carlotta and like, I got a song with Luke and Alex on it. Sounds amazing. If you leak this, it'll, take away from it'll take away from the bad publicity dealing with not Alex Lord. What's the boy name? Luke. Noah. And his hashtag and everybody be working, worried about the song, blah, blah, blah. And I'd say, I doubt it'll take away from that. I think it'll just be Noah's got a new song and he was on on Twitter doing hashtags. I really don't think it would have taken away. But whatever, that's not my business. If y'all would just get to a side, just slide over so my car can get through this road. That's right, get your baby's hand, because what I'm not going to do is hit nobody's white child. I'm just not going to do it. Well, that spot's gone. Rest in peace to the parking spot. It's coming up on Christmas and the traffic, Jesus. Anyway, child, so at the party, let's get over to Gigi's party. We at the party, child, and, they having a good time. I'm not going to bother to tell you that Luke James hops in the jacuzzi butt naked and is taking pictures with Alex. And I'm just like, now you hop in the jacuzzi with Alex and Gigi. Why you ain't take a picture with Alex and Gigi? Why Alex in particular? That's right, slide your baby over. It just does not make sense to me. Because it just felt rude. You at Gigi's party and you go hop in the jacuzzi with her and Alex and only take a picture of you and Alex. Okay. It seemed very strange to me. But he took the picture and she didn't say immediately, okay, so you taking this picture, I'm going to need you to not post it. She just went on about her day. And, they got a little distracted because apparently the boy was butt naked in the water. And I'm like, why is you in the hot tub butt naked? So anyway, after she sees that he posted, posted it, she's like, oh, you got to take the photo down. You got to take it down. And, tweet and delete, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking she said you got to take it down because you can see, his nudity in the jacuzzi. Because the way she responded was like, oh, you got to take this down. And I'm like, is he naked, Jesus? Can you see his balls in the photo? But that's not what was going on here. So he deletes, and everybody's hashtag tweet and delete, hashtag relationship goals, hashtag love, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm like, okay, so if Carlotta releases the song, you're going to have to wait. If Carlotta releases the song, then that is, that's going to add fuel to this relationship rumor fire. But she's steady talking about, I'm going to release the song, and da-da-da-da-da. And I just don't have the time. What else happens? So Gigi's party. Apparently Alex didn't have to pay no money because she got an invitation. But Star, she goes to her daddy to get the $5,000. He says he gonna make it $10,000, and he want to go too. And I'm like, is the $10,000 so she can buy her and his ticket, or is the $10,000, $5,000 her ticket, and then he gonna buy his ticket, and then she'll have an extra $5,000 left over? I just wanted to know, but didn't nobody clarify for me. I wish you would not have cut in front of me and stole that spot. I wish you would not have. I'm gonna just get right here. Hell. So anyway, they get to the party, child. Let me hurry up and move on because I've been talking for 20 minutes. They get to the party, and, she don't want to talk to him. He then hands her some champagne and tells her not to drink it. Now, I said, why would you hand her the champagne? But thank you for telling this underage child not to drink the champagne. She proceeds to down the liquor, and I just didn't have time. Then she's over there having, a good time. She's ordering drinks, and, she spots, what's the woman's name? Tamar Judith? No, that's what's her face from what you call it. What's her face from what you... There's, Margot Bingham from Queen Sugar. She's playing Tamar Judith. What is this girl's name? Start with a J. Give me the information that I'm looking for. Teyana Taylor, anyway, is the girl. Joyce Cherie. She spots the girl. I said, is that Teyana Taylor? But then it went to commercial, so I had to wait. And then when we came back, it was indeed Teyana Taylor. And I said, I don't like the wig on her. Not this one. I didn't care for this wig. But Star's daddy snatched the bracelet off the girl's wrist and then walks over and says, excuse me, my daughter found this bracelet on the floor. Is it yours? And they get to talking. The bracelet was a rental and yada, yada, blah, 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 and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, why are you renting? I mean, I guess it's a benefit party, but half of the party looked like a house party and the other half of the party looked like maybe it was two different parties. Was it the same party? I don't know. Anyway, child, it's Teyana Taylor is the point. And they get to talking, and apparently Star secures her to be on the song. I didn't see all that conversation, but she came back later and said that, she got Joyce Cherie on the song. Now, Gigi is over there with Alex. They having a good time. Luke James pops in again, taking more selfies. I guess they, Gigi is like, y'all need to capitalize on this. It'll make Ayana, happy. Yada, yada. Ayana's Potomac. It'll make her happy. Blah, blah, blah. So they take more pictures, apparently. I don't know. What else? Derek is over there. The young lady who he tried to help, who was at the convenience store, comes over to the house. She's a documentarian, so she wants to do a documentary about microaggressions and violence and all of that. And I'm like, Lord Jesus today, because Alex, she only half pays attention to Derek and his fight for righteousness. I feel like this is a problem. So that's going on. They talking. When the girl gets ready to leave, he got a boner. And he shook because, he ain't had one of them in a while. Let me see. So the next day, let's get over to the next day because I'm tired. The next day, Star comes in, says she got Joyce Cherie on the song. Alex talks about how, we got this plan to pretend like I'm going with, Noah for this situation, blah, blah, blah. Star comes in with the emancipation thing, and Carlotta's like at her wit's end. Her rap started to come down. The pen, Bobby Penn was hanging. It was just a myth. I'm just kidding, but still. So that's going on. Carlotta calls over to Potomac, and they pan in on Potomac, but they zoom by some pills. And I said, Lord Jesus, what's gonna go on with Potomac with these pills? She on the phone, she talking to Carlotta, blah, blah, blah. Carlotta's like, stay out these girls' business now, and hangs up. And we see Hayel is, he was down there doing some things. I'm not gonna give you too much, but he was doing some things while she was on the phone. Alex goes on over to, she's at home with Derek. She getting ready to go. Girl, why couldn't you have just driven around? Oh, I hate niggas. I hate niggas so much. What am I talking about? This girl done distracted me about to hit my car because she want to drive through the parking lot all crazy. Alex is getting ready to go. Derek is like, you leaving? You got in late. You leaving early, blah, blah, blah. I want to talk to you. So she proceeds to let him talk to her. He goes on into, when old girl from the corner store was here, I got a wood. She's looking like, with her, of all people, you and me, I'm here, and yada. And he's like, yeah, it ain't had nothing to do with her. It just happened, blah, blah, blah. She's like, you always tell me the truth. And then she gets to crying. And I'm like, well, tell the truth then. Shoot, if it's burning you like this. Because I'm tired of you crying and going through over this. So she crying, and he's like, sing me a song. And then we see her pull her phone out of her pocket and press one button, and the song just starts playing. And I said, now, come on now. But she plays a song, and he gets up. He stands up. And I said, now, what I'm not going to do. I was like, okay, he's standing up. But then the boy got to walking. I said, I'm not finna do this. And she's, why didn't you tell me? Oh, I just wanted to make sure I was, steady on my feet before I said anything. I said, Lee Daniels, you and these fantasies are going to drive me absolutely insane. I don't know what's real. I already don't know what's real in my own natural life. And then here you come on the TV screen. Everything is either a fantasy or it's not. And I can't catch it. I'm tired. So anyway, girl, I'm not going to bother to tell you. She's singing the song, girl, and they walking, they done walked all outside, and they doing dance moves, and he done dipped her and spun and carried on in. He started singing, and that nigga sound just like Bishop Noel Jones. I said, open the floodgates of heaven, let it rain. Oh, let it rain. I said, Jesus, this young man sounds like Bishop Noel Jones. He looked like Al B. Shore, but it sounded like Bishop Noel Jones, Jesus. And I turned to my screen. I looked up from my phone onto my screen, and I said, Lee Daniels, you will stop putting Ryan Destiny on duets. Now, the duet with Luke James will do, because Luke James can sing. But the rest of these songs, stop putting up with folks now. Shoot. Got this girl singing on this song, sounding melodic and smooth. Then you got Bishop Noel Jones popping up. I can't. So anyway, child, they doing all of this, and then the fantasy, is complete. And we zone back out. She's still sitting on the bed crying. And, while all this was going on, I'm sitting here like, why we ain't seen Cotton? Where's Cotton? You know Cotton is the reason I watched the show. Let's see. Before we get over to that, though, Noah pops over to Star's house. He tells her, the whole deal with me and Alex is just a stunt. It ain't blah, blah, blah. I should have ran it by you, but, things happen. And she goes into very much a Kay Lane situation. And if you didn't know, I'm Kay Lane. She goes into, you ain't got to explain nothing to me. You ain't got to run nothing by me. We ain't going steady. We just effing around. Like, what in the world? It was a very me situation, and I tried to work on it, child, and then I tried to open the floodgates of my heart and let it rain, and clear it out, and let it rain, and chicken noodle soup, and I almost got heartbroken. Almost. And I said, oh, we're not going to do that no more. So I'm back to being who I'm is, and it's really a shame, because all of my exes text me yesterday, and they had seen that I'd started to open my heart, but they got in too late. You got in too late. I'm so sorry. You missed it. You missed vulnerable, open-hearted, ready for love, Kay. And she wasn't even ready for love. She was just trying something new, and it just didn't work. So I won't be doing it again. Anyway, so she goes on, and Luke is giving, no, stop. I love you. He didn't really do all that, but he was giving it in his face. And, it was I've seen this before, because I've lived this before. It's just very much, girl, I don't have time. You don't have to explain nothing to me, because we don't go together. And then, he over there crying, and I'm just like, Anyway, child, that's going on. I'm sitting here wondering where Cotton is, and then we look over and we see Cotton. This man done popped up behind her, got his hand all on her mouth, and he like, are you gonna scream? And I'm like, well, I would scream. I certainly would open my mouth and scream. Anyway, and Star mentioned that she lost her phone. Her daddy got it. Yada yada. Because Hunter's mama told him to get the phone. Blah blah blah. I don't care about that. The man is Cotton told him it was over, but he said they ain't never gonna be done, and he throws her on the bed, and he's alarming. He's very alarming to me. I'm worried about Cotton. All right, well that was that. Like, comment, and subscribe. All the things the YouTubers say, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.